With summer going all out in the northern hemisphere, many are considering taking off into nature to appreciate an outdoors undertaking. Generally, this will mean pressing the tent and camping beds, finding a pleasant spot alongside a waterway or in the mountains, and unwinding for a couple of days. A feast by the open-air fire with a couple of brews, toasted marshmallows, and fanciful stories will presumably be appreciated by most campers. Sleep in a treetop in Bavaria. Does the idea of frightening little creatures crawling along the ground and into your tent around evening time put you off outdoors? Perhaps outdoors a little higher off the ground will take care of the issue. One irregular campground in Germany could be exactly what you need. Your tent is suspended from a tree limb, high in the shelter of the woods. Camp in a bird's nest. Extravagant, a touch of foul viewing on your outdoors trip? A Californian campsite offers you the chance to camp in a human-sized feathered creature's home made from twigs and sticks. Camp in a beer can. Appreciating a couple of lagers around the open-air fire is a typical outdoors movement. Nonetheless, a Danish performance lets you in a real sense move into a lager can to camp for the evening. Guests to Skanderborg for the Smukfest performance can lease an immense 4-meter high, 13 feet, can to camp in for the evening. A nearby lager producer supporting the celebration made various monster brew jars for celebration benefactors to crash in following a bustling day. Cliffside camping. A few campers clearly don't consider strong to be underneath them as an essential for a decent night's rest. Outdoors suspended from a cliffside has become an inexorably mainstream experience action. Obseilers and rock climbers initially started building improvised roosts for the late evening during their campaigns. The pattern got on, with various experienced outdoors administrators around the globe offering the experience of dozing roost on a bluff. Tree pods. Cases suspended from trees have become a famous choice around the globe for those searching for a more idiosyncratic outdoors experience. Campers in Wales can go through the night in a colossal eco-doodad swung from the trees. The ball-molded tree tents are produced using crossbreed aluminum and steam-twisted debris and made sure about among the trees with metal wires. Hammock on a high wire. Dozing hanging from a wire over a gully would need to be the most extraordinary type of outdoors. A gathering of Italian tightrope walkers, or slackliners, accumulate every year to rehearse their tricks, walking around one top to another by means of a 2.5 cm wide, 1-in, rope. Around evening time, they basically set up their loungers on the ropes, resting a huge number of feet over the valley floor. Cave camping in Vietnam. Campers in Vietnam can go through the night in Hang Son Doong, otherwise known as Son Doong Cave, the world's biggest cavern. The guided experience outdoors experience includes a 22-kilometer, 14 miles, climb through the Phong Nha Bang National Park. The trip includes stream intersections just as evading parasites and snakes en route. Camping in Antarctica. The vast majority of us consider outdoors a mid-year action. In any case, ice outdoors has become an outrageous vacation spot far and wide. In the Northern Hemisphere, numerous nations near the Arctic Circle offer the occasion to camp in ice caverns, icy masses, and on the ice, bears whatnot. With respect to the Southern Hemisphere, various Antarctic visit organizations currently likewise give the occasion to encounter what it resembled for Antarctic pioneers. Camping in the Sahara Desert. For a definitive and outdoors detachment, you could attempt a distant campground in the hills of the Sahara Desert, insofar as you are set up to overcome the dust storms, wind, and compost scarabs short term. Various visit administrators in Algeria and Morocco offer safaris, taking you by four-wheel drive, hill carriage, or a fairly moderate camel train, Lawrence of Arabia style, to your campground for the evening. Raft camping. Drifting devotees have since quite a while ago appreciated the calming impact of the waves as they rest securely took care of their lodge for the evening. Nonetheless, the developing prominence of coasting tents and pontoon outdoors surely takes the idea of a night on the water to a more fundamental level.